Hey YouTube. So, today was an interesting day. So it's the day after my interview. This morning I was riding cloud nine, still thinking about how awesome the interview went and how everything was going great. And I got an email that said, "Oh, thank you so much for the interview, and we're going to interview a couple more people, and it's going to be a couple weeks before you tell you anything," which I, of course, took to mean I wasn't good enough just to hire, and so therefore they're checking into other areas. Seslavai, I've been reviewing all my stuff, or all the things I said and stuff, and I looking back, I can see some things that I think I was trying to mean the best by it, and I think that I was hedging on a lot of things, and I think that I was trying to get too deep into the tactics rather than saying like broader things. Anyway, the whole point of the story is that everyone does that. Hindsight's 2020, and looking back, it is what it is. But point of the story is, I thought I did my best. I stand by. I think I did a really good job. I think that if I were to do it over again, I would change some of the words I used, but I did a pretty good job. So it is what it is. If they do it, if they take me, that's great. If they don't, then... And so I was disappointed for about an hour, and I was sad. And then I decided, you know what? So I fully felt it, and it felt terrible. And then I got a coffee, and I grooved to some techno music, and I felt better. And about an hour after I got feeling better, I realized that even if this hospital doesn't take me, there is such a huge, massive gap in medical. And I would never have found that if I hadn't applied for this position, if they hadn't given me the opportunity to take a look at this position. And getting an interview at this position is a huge, huge, huge accomplishment compared to where I was a year ago, where I was 6 months ago. So everything's going well. Even if this doesn't turn out the way I wanted it to, it is what it is. So we'll see. I'm not out of the running anyway. I am going to, in fact, get up early, write handwritten thank you cards, get dressed all pretty like, go in, say hello to them, give the cards to them, and then go dress down for my actual job. It is what it is. So I am also, big news, turning in my letter of resignation tomorrow, and it's a 4-week letter of resignation, meaning that on March 1st I will be done completely with the state, and that is how it is. Turning that in, and I've decided that worst case scenario, I will go full commission with DTSS. Best case scenario, I continue, either I continue with DTSS and work at Capital Medical, or, being full commission isn't actually, in my mind, isn't a terrible idea. It'll grow the company faster. It'll do a lot of that sort of stuff. And I think that I'm going to investigate marketing for hospitals no matter what. I think that there's a huge gap for marketing here, and I think I'm one of the first people to notice it, which is strange, but great. So that's my plan. I'm really excited about that. And talked to Brett a lot tonight, and things are going well with DTSS. Got a couple of the people on that are over in Florida are really wanting to kick some hiney, and we're starting some Facebook, working with some Facebook things to add people and change things around, and things are going well. Things are going well everywhere. It is what it is. So, with that, be bold, be disciplined, inspire others. Go get some YouTube.